Alright, so welcome you guys. This is Returnal. We're doing the settings here, and okay, barely visible. Okay, not visible. Alright. Says barely visible. We'll put it right here. Right here. You don't want to do it too low, because otherwise you won't be able to see nothing at all. The not visible one I can't see, which is fine, but this is what you want. Okay. Returnal is intended for a challenging experience. Each new cycle presents new challenges, rewards, and changes to the world. Adapt and persevere to progress further. When you die or close Returnal, you'll always be returned to the crash site, and all non-permanent progression will be lost. You can suspend your progress using Suspend Cycle from the game menu. Okay, well, guess we'll see how it plays. Huh. Okay. Don't even give you an option for what difficulty, so I'm imagining it's all on one difficulty, so no wonder. White Shadow. Approach forbidden, it said. But we're approaching anyway. Guess you can see why it says approach forbidden. Okay, well, we'll see how the game progresses from here. Crashing right immediately, though.
Astra, this is Celine. I've crashed on Atropos. I survived, but Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open.
Locate the White Shadow broadcast. Left stick to move, right stick to look around. Press L3 while moving to sprint. Okay. Oh, that's a nice sprint. I like that. That's a pretty fast walk. I'm not even clicking the left stick, and you know, it's like I'm sprinting even though I'm not. Okay. Whoa.
Abandoning Helios. heading towards White Shadow Broadcast.
Overgrown ruins. And it says abandoning Helios. So, I don't know if I was supposed to go that way. Probably. So that's what it seems like. Okay. Yeah. So that's it, the direction it seems to be taking us. So, okay. Here we go. Even though there's not really a mini-map. Oh, the mini-map is in the bottom right. I'm just noticing. Okay. Alright. Investigate the signal source. X to jump. O to do whatever I just did there. Okay. This is very interesting.
This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues.
Definitely gives off creepy vibes, though. Very creepy vibes. Okay. Oh, that was really nice video effects there. The way those leaves like jumped up in your face whenever you landed on them.
Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's...
It's Celine or another Celine. Interesting. I can see why you... I see why you didn't say anything.
Continuing towards the signal's origin.
But it is interesting you find your sidearm right next to what would be your body. Okay, hold L2 halfway down to focus the aim. And R2 to fire. Okay. Okay. Obolite. Powers Xenotech devices. Okay. Okay. Alright, suit computer. Press the touchpad to access your suit computer. Use to view map status, equipment, and databank. Ooh, I like this 3D map. This is excellent. Wow, it's like a hologram map of the whole area. That is awesome. Okay. Alright. And then your status. What's integrity? Let's see, proficiency, adrenaline. I'm assuming that the green bar there is your health bar, probably. Okay. Oxygen, radiation, atmosphere, pressure. Wow, that's a lot of things to track. Okay. Upgrades, items, stats. Okay. And I'm sure all that stuff will change over time as you play the game. Alright, here's your equipment screen. Consumables. Okay, so when the health gets low, use the consumables. Don't have any right now. Modified sidearm, which you just picked up. And then we don't have any items. Okay, databank. Alright. I guess just anything about whatever we have in our inventory. Alright. Taking a look and see if I can find anything before I move forward to the center there. Undiscovered item. Preliminary analysis. Safer approach potentially beneficial. Okay. Alright, large silphium repairs major damage to integrity. Okay. Oh, well, look. Restored some health. So now I know, I guess, what will restore my health, which is good. But I'm assuming this means that there's got to be something coming up. They're not just going to let me recover my health and then not have anything coming up here. So that would make sense. Lock gate. A Xenotech gate secure with a lock mechanism. I need a lock, or need a key to unlock that gate. Huh. Okay, here's some enemies. Yep. Ooh. Well. We're dealing with these crazies right away, huh? Okay.
Encountered scavenger fauna. Hostile fauna dispatched.
Alright. Safer approach potentially beneficial. Scout log. Okay. A data drive containing audio recording. Alright.
Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too.
Interesting.
I don't remember recording that.
It's because she probably died and then I had to find it again. Oh, okay, all these things I could have been picking up the entire time? Okay, well, I guess that's good to know. Now it just auto picks up after I pick up the first one, I guess. Alright. There's the key that I was looking for. Open secure gates and containers. Okay. That key to that gate is right there that we just picked up. Okay, well, this takes me back around this way. Here we go. Fast. There we go. Alright, insert the key to this gate to unlock it. Yeah, I like that it's instantaneous. That is so cool. Alright. Some gates are slow to open up or whatever, but not in this case. Press O to dash, hold O for a longer dash, use dash while in midair to perform long jumps. While dashing, you are vulnerable to hazards and most enemy attacks. Press the 3 dash button to check video for tutorials. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's blocked off, so there's something to open that, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, so that's where I jumped down at. Okay, gotcha. Or jumped over at, so to speak. Okay, there you go. Well, that didn't work out too well. There we go. Got it that time. After a few attempts. Alright. You gotta learn to hold it instead of just pressing it. Okay. So it automatically recharges, kind of like how Control did their weapons. So you just have to wait for it to recharge. It's not a reload type of, it's not a reload type of weapon. Okay. Alright, another key opens secured gates and containers, but is infected with malignancy. Malfunction probability low. Have a chance of causing malfunctions, have negative effects gained from items or parasites. Remove malfunction by completing the tasks on the left side of the screen. Okay. Lights disappear. Oh, we gotta open containers. Okay. Okay. Where do we find a container to open, though? is the question. Alright, well, looks like the only way I can go is this way. Because I can't go this way just yet. Won't let me. So, this way we go. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. This looks like a boss fight waiting to happen. Is that what this is? A boss fight?
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal.
Alright. Astra MK12 data drive containing audio recording.
It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning.
Huh. Well, sounds like a scare-a-thon is what it sounds like. Don't walk off the edge, you know. This art is very beautiful, though, too. Okay. So I'm guessing jump down, right? Alright. That's the only thing we can do, so... Whoa! Okay. Okay. Man, it is so hard to run. Okay. Well, at least now I know what to expect. Alright, Returnal. So, yeah, this looks like it'll be very interesting. Okay, Eternal Return, trophy earned.
Helios! Astra, this is Celine. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship. Suit status operational and... I've already experienced this before.
Alright, ship terminals. Helios has two terminals to use, the main terminal and the challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view your overall statistics and the ship logs information. The challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge, where you can compete against other scouts once it is unlocked. Yeah, your head is definitely foggy of whatever this is. So, interesting. Okay. Alright, Scout rank 1, hostiles eliminated 7, malfunctions 1, obolites collected 113. Okay. So this gives you the overall view there. Okay. So these, I guess, are just files I picked up as I've gone. Okay. Alright, well, off we go then, I guess. Back to it again. Every time you die, you return to the crash site without the weapons, artifacts, and resources collected in the last cycle. Your databank entries and permanent upgrades survive from cycle to cycle. Use these permanent items to explore new areas and utilize shortcuts. Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Go online with that one. But I don't want to go online, I just want to continue like I'm doing. So, alright.
The environment wasn't like this before.
Alright. Journaling level 1. Okay. So, shows hostiles. Okay. Resources that we get. Okay. And then equipment. Scout logs. Okay. Okay, well anyway, going back to this one here, so the tutorial, your adrenaline level is raised for every 3 hostiles you eliminate up to the maximum level of 5. Upon taking any damage, however, your adrenaline level is reset. Each level provides a unique effect which stack with each other. Alright. And what I like though so far about this game is that there is no single playthrough that's the same, because when you die, even though you get reset, it changes each time. It doesn't remain the same, which is good. Gives more replayability already. And we haven't even gotten that far yet. Ooh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, a weapon charger.
Discovered.
Grants
my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Grants alternative fire mode with weapons. Okay, cool. Permanent upgrade unlocked. Okay. Alt fire, press L2 halfway down to focus aim. Press R2 while holding L2. Use alt fire to destroy the growth in the gate.
Highly effective. This will be useful.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That was nice. Well, I don't know why I wasn't shooting before. I don't like this gun compared to the last one. How do I get it to switch back to the other fire mode? Alright, tutorials. How do I get it to switch back? All weapons have two ways of firing, normal and alt fire, and I don't like this alt fire very much, which is more powerful but recharges slower. You can see the readiness of the alt fire on the icon on the bottom left, as well as the crosshair. Be on the lookout for items and effects that can affect the length of the alt fire cooldown. How do I switch it? Well, why wasn't it doing that before? Is it because I was zoomed in? Like, I don't know why it wouldn't, you know, let me shoot before. Seemed kind of delayed. Warn collaborator. Grants some weapon proficiency. Okay, cool. Whoa. Okay. Alright, a key, which will be helpful. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, bottom right of the white bar down there is the charge. I see. All right. Fills one slot towards max integrity upgrade. Yeah, give me that. The integrity must be your health. Because, yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Oh, and there's even a little thing next to it to let you know how many you've collected. It says 1 of 3 right now. I was thinking doing the charge thing would, take that thing down, but I guess not. Okay. Is this where I was earlier? Or is... I think this is where I was earlier. Yeah, okay. So, gotta find another way. Oh, over there. Okay. Well, I have a feeling something's about to creep me out. It's a gun. What's about to come out and attack me?
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Weapon stats and traits. Unlock new weapon traits and stats with proficiency. Gain proficiency by eliminating hostiles. Check the video tutorials if you'd like. Okay. See, this is what's creepy. They're all like praying to the altar or whatever. It's like an evil weapon.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest.
Alright, so I guess the one thing I can say is that if I aim now, it'll do the charge thing, but to do a regular shot and then it won't shoot properly.
Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
Alright, so these devices here, it says a xenotech device requires something to activate it. So I guess those will remain on my map until I can discover what they will do. Okay. R2 to shoot, the L2 and then charge and shoot with R2. Okay. Got a charge? Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Alright. Some kind of, well, I'll discover what it is here in a minute. Once I can pick it up. I need to see what all this other stuff is first. Alright, let's pick that up and get us some of this health. I am really liking this game a lot. It is a lot of fun. It's very science fiction-y, but definitely a lot of fun so far. Having a blast. Literally a blast with it. What's up there? How do I get up there? Anyway. Okay. Nullification sphere. Fixes all malfunctions. Oh, that will come in handy.
Xenotype device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Uh-huh. It's a consumable. Press L1 to use. Consumables are single-use items with unique effects. You can carry multiple copies of the same consumable. Access something. I didn't get a chance to read that whole thing. Question is, how do I get up there, though? I don't see any way to get there. Alright, well, let's keep going for it, I guess. There's no way to really get to that right now. There might be later, but it's not yet. Alright, scout log. Let's retrieve this.
I have interacted with other versions of myself. But I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
Okay, there's something down there. A Xenotech device. It requires something to activate it. We need Xenotech. But my question is, how come that one is activated, but the other ones aren't? I guess. Sure, I'll figure that out in due time, but... Okay. Tried not to get hit. I got to level 3 before I got hit. But that's alright. I'll just have to make sure I jump next time. Oh, hi. All right. Fills one slot towards max integrity, yeah. And as you can see, it went from 1 out of 3 to 2 out of 3 now, which is very helpful. Broken collaborator grants a small amount of weapon proficiency. Okay, cool. Alright. Undiscovered item. It's the ether, a permanent resource that interacts with other timelines and cleanses latency. I don't know. It's a mysterious resource that is kept on death. Gain ether by interacting with deceased scouts and completing daily challenges in the ship. You can also use the ether for something else. Whatever it was saying. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, for now, let's just move on because it looks like we've covered most of our bases down here. It's not like we can really do anything up here. I'm wondering where the save's at, unless it's just like every time you die, you go back to the ship. And then that's how you save. Alright, so here's the controller settings. We can also switch the setup if we want. Gameplay. We disabled the online because we don't want people joining our game. We have our audio settings here. And then we have our subtitles in medium, subtitle color, all the other stuff like the speaker dialogue volume and the dynamic range of that. Alright. Colorblind mode, customize the HUD. Oop. How do I scroll down? Okay. That's how you do it. Scroll over onto it and then scroll down. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. The dynamic HUD off shows parts of the HUD only when related things change. But you can put it on and it will change the setting. Okay. Graphics. We can simplify the UI if we want. That's interesting. Reduce the effects and distortion, suit and ship menu. Well, anyway, okay. Some interesting settings. Okay. Tutorials. We have a few more. Weapon system. Oh, okay. It'll tell you which one has better things as you go. So that way you know if it's a good weapon to pick up. Okay. Consumables, proficiency. Okay. Alright, so since I don't think there's any save, I'm going to go ahead and suspend the cycle. I guess that might mean that it'll send me back to my ship, then I can resume from there on the next one. I do not know, but I guess we'll find out. Your current cycle has been saved and is now suspended. Returnal can now safely be closed from this screen. Hold the PlayStation button to safely exit this game. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here, and make sure y'all stay tuned for more of Returnal. I'm going to be coming your way, because this game's a lot of fun. I definitely will play more of this, but stay tuned for that. We'll see y'all soon for more.